Here once again is a finial with the logo. Hello, my name is Chris and this is Writing Delight. Today we take a look at the Staedtler triplus 747. A fountain pen that I had already briefly shown in the video Top 10 Fountain Pens under 60 euros. The link to it can be found in the top right corner and of course in the description. In advance, a thank you to the company Staedtler, which has provided me with a sample for the review. The Staedtler triplus 747 is a fountain pen which is quite new in the program of Staedtler. We are dealing with a metal fountain pen here. This is, as the name suggests, in a triangular shape. The corners are rounded. It therefore has a pleasant shape. The fountain pen I have has a matte black barrel with silver trim elements such as the finial, clip, decorative ring and barrel end. The silver finial is adorned with the Staedtler logo. The simple clip starts directly below and is decorated with 3 square indentations. The decorative ring bears the Staedtler lettering. Under the cap we have the silver tone metal grip zone and the plain stainless steel nib. Here once again is a finial with the logo. While we are looking at the close-up of the nib, here now a few informations about the variants that are available. The fountain pen triplus 747 is available in antique anthracite, glorious gold, radiant rose and roaring red. It is also available with a fine and a medium nib. In the detailed view of the nib, we can see that it is well and cleanly finished. And that we have a fine nib here. What do you actually prefer, wider or narrower nibs? By the way, the triplus 747 is, as you almost guessed, a cartridge fountain pen that accepts standard international cartridges. A converter is not included. However, the standard international converters fit in here as well. The fountain pen feels quite good in the hand. The shape is described as an ergonomic triangular shape, and it really does feel good in the hand. However, the cap does not fit on the barrel end. Due to the fact that the end of the barrel is also triangular, the cap, which expects a round grip, simply cannot be posted. In the writing sample, the pen proves to be good-natured. The fine nib writes decently and can add a bit of variance to the stroke width with pressure. A little feedback is present here. Here, by the way, the Jean Herbin verdigris is filled in. In the size comparison, here it is the Staedtler triplus 747 with a Visconti Homo sapiens, an Otterhood Design 03, a Platinum Procyon, a Diplomat Excellence A+ Wave and a Lamy Safari. In the second size comparison, it is together with a Pelikan M815, a Kaweco Student, a Lamy 2000, a Kaweco AL Sport, and an online bohemian art. The Staedtler triplus fountain pen 7x7, as it is officially called, is a good fountain pen in the lower price range. We are dealing with a sturdier metal body. The shape fits well in the hand and prevents it from rolling away easily. Unfortunately, the shape also ensures that you can't put the cap on the end of the barrel. This is a bit of a shame, because this offset silver shaft end tempts you to try this. It is not bad, of course, but perhaps a way could have been found. However, the pen lies well on the hand. The nib writes pleasantly, a small pleasant feedback and a good ink flow, even with the fine nib which is present here. I can write the fountain pen easily without pressure. A small line variance can be generated, but I don't really want to call it flex here. That is also not necessary. The nib is rather rigid, and I think it's better in this price segment than with a flexible nib. Not for nothing is this fountain pen, even it is still so new, in my top 10 recommendations for fountain pens under 60 euros. It's a fountain pen with a good overall package. And speaking of package, they've done away with plastic for the packaging. A well-designed cardboard box is all that's needed to hold the pen securely and still be usable in stores. Is it a perfect pen? Unfortunately not. Especially in the price segment, that would also be difficult. For me, there are two small points that I have to address, but right away, they don't bother me. The one point has already been addressed. The cap cannot be put on the end of the shaft. The other point has to do with the cap again. This does not sit perfectly on my sample. I can detect a little play here. This also unfortunately allows a little more air to get to the nib. No, the fountain pen does not dry out immediately, but yes, it dries a little faster than some other fountain pens. But it is also easy to write on again. Whereby I must say that I got a fountain pen that was at the very beginning of the production series. It may well be that the improvements have been made here. But even with this, the fountain pen is quite usable. It's not a major drawback. I like the fountain pen. It is quite robust, lies well in the hand and has a reasonable writing behavior. In the price range, a really good pen. And then also available in interesting colors. Do you like the fountain pen? Do you prefer white nibs or finer ones? As always, I appreciate comments, likes and subscribes. Thanks for watching. See you next time.